Thanks for watching your local plumber's YouTube channel. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. This is a step-by-step video on how to run a drain cleaning machine, so stay tuned. First thing you want to do, don't use no kind of rubber gloves. You want to use leather gloves like I'm putting on here right now. Always remember, first step, do not use any kind of rubber gloves. If you're cleaning a floor drain, there's possibly a trap, almost guaranteed. It'll be really hard in the beginning to get through, but you're going to have to fight it. Put a little bit of pressure, not too much, or the cable will flip. Make sure to always use two hands. If you take one hand off, make sure you have your back hand always on the cable. You don't want to have too much pressure on the cable. You want the cable to do the work. But in the beginning, to get through the trap, you will have to put some pressure on the cable. Just watch out. If the cable starts to stop and not spin, stop really quick. Pull back on the cable. In the beginning, it might seem impossible. Like, how does this work? But if you just listen to my 5 steps, you'll get your drain unclogged if you run your machine how I'm telling you to. You should be able to push your cable right down the drain without no problem. If you come up to a problem, say the cable stops, you want to pull back on the cable and you want to push it in and tickle it. You don't want to push it in too much. Say the water starts to burst, starts to bubble, starts to drop. That means you're on the blockage. That means you need to sit there and work it. Sometimes you might go through the blockage if it's congestion and you won't even know it. And you put your whole cable out and say, hey, I didn't reach it, but the blockage was only 10 foot in. So what you need to do is watch for any kind of water movement. You always want to have your drain full, no matter what. Third step, you always want to have your drain full and watch the water movement. There's no rush either. You just want to let the cable do its work, like I already said. And it might take 20 minutes, could take an hour. It all depends on how many 90s, how many turns are in your sewer system. If you're fighting congestion, water is your best friend. You might have to clean the line, put it all together, test it, and re-clean it multiple times. Because when it's congested, your cable will go right through the blockage and not clear it at all. For instance, this line that I'm cleaning right now, it's just a rough line. There's a blockage, 60 to 70 foot out. So I'm just taking my time cleaning it. If you watch, you can learn. See how I always have 2 hands, or at least 1 hand on at all times. Never take my hands off unless the machine is off. If it's your first time, do not attempt this by yourself. You want to have somebody on standby just in case, because these are dangerous machines. Something could happen and that cable could flip and wrap all around your hands. So just be very careful. If this is your very first time, I would listen to this video. I would watch it a couple times. I would mute the video and watch my hands. Watch me how I exactly do it. Because I'm telling you, it's really dangerous. Alright, back to the video though. Say your cable gets stuck, which it's not going to get stuck in this video. I'm just saying, say it gets stuck. First thing you want to do is try to pull back on the cable. Second thing you want to do is try to pull back on the cable while the machine is running. Not too much. You don't want to flip the cable inside the drum. Put the machine in reverse and run the cable too. If that doesn't work, take channel locks inside the drum, put channel locks on the cable and spin the drum. If that doesn't work, go back and forth from forward to reverse. Sooner or later, it's either going to break or the cable will come unfree. Once you clear the blockage, you want to work that spot. You do not want to pull your cable back. You want to keep going out a couple more feet. If it's your main sewer, you want to run all the way out to your main sewer city line. If it's on a septic, you want to run all the way out to your septic. Fourth step, make sure to work the blockage after you clear it. And clean past the blockage at least 1 to 2 foot. Do not forget that step. That is a major step. Once you complete the 4th step, the next step is to make sure the drain is clear. So before you run any water, you want to leave your cable in the line. Do not pull the cable back before you test the system. Once you have the water turned on and you know that the system is draining, you still want to work the line a little bit. You want to work the spot, go back and forth on the spot that it cleared. Once you do that, you want to pull your cable back while the machine is going. Okay? You don't have to go fast like I do. I do this every day. Just take your time. But you want to keep the machine going while you're pulling the cable back. It helps clean off the cable, and it helps the cable go into the machine better for next time you use it. Okay? So the fifth and final step is to make sure you leave the water on when you run your machine and pull back the cable. If you're still watching this video, I appreciate it. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. It helps me a lot. Make sure to like the video too.